Have you ever wondered how the dollar currency came into existence? The tale of the dollar is a rich tapestry, woven through centuries of economic change. It's an intriguing journey that begins in the late 17th century and continues to this day. In the late 1600s, the 13 colonies of America under British rule were using a hodgepodge of foreign coins, barter, and even wampum, a currency made from shells. But the seeds of change were sown in 1690 when the colony of Massachusetts issued the first paper money in the West to fund military expeditions. Fast forward to the mid-18th century, when the Spanish dollar, also known as pieces of 8, became the most widely used currency in the colonies. It was a silver coin valued for its weight rather than its face value. This Spanish dollar would later play a pivotal role in the creation of the United States dollar. As the American Revolutionary War raged on, the Continental Congress in 1775 issued a new paper currency known as Continentals. However, due to a lack of solid backing and rampant inflation, Continentals quickly devalued, giving rise to the phrase, "not worth a continental." The Continental Congress learned from this hard lesson. In 1785, they chose the dollar as the unit of account for the United States, drawing inspiration from the widely accepted Spanish dollar. The Coinage Act of 1792 established the United States Mint and set the dollar as the country's standard monetary unit. It defined a dollar as 27.96 grams of silver or 1.6 grams of gold, making the United States one of the first countries to adopt a bimetallic standard. Over the next century, the dollar underwent several changes. The Gold Standard Act of 1900 designated gold as the sole standard for redeeming paper money, stopping bimetallism, which allowed silver in exchange for dollar bills. The Great Depression in the 1930s prompted another major shift. President Franklin D. Roosevelt took the nation off the gold standard to combat the economic crisis, effectively making the dollar a fiat currency, backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government. In the post-World War II era, the Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944 established the dollar as the world's reserve currency, pegged to gold. Countries around the world stored dollars as a reserve currency, and the dollar became synonymous with economic stability. However, in 1971, President Richard Nixon announced the end of the gold standard for the dollar, a move now known as the Nixon shock. This decision made the dollar a purely fiat currency, its value backed only by the strength of the American economy and the government's promise to pay. Today, the dollar is more than just a currency. It's a barometer of the United States' economic health and a fulcrum in global trade. It has weathered numerous economic storms, evolving from a simple silver coin to a complex instrument of international finance. In conclusion, the evolution of the dollar mirrors the growth and change of the United States itself. From colonial paper money to a global reserve currency, the dollar's journey is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the American economy. And as we move forward into the unknown, one can only wonder what the next chapter in the dollar's fascinating story will be.